I once again welcome you to my channel. Hello fashion mate, I believe you are having a great time. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to perfectly draft your safari suit, also known as two-piece sleeve. But this video is not going to be the long sleeve, but it's going to be the short sleeve that you saw on my thumbnail, on my video on how to draft your safari suit, okay? So if it is something you find interest in, ensure that you will go and check on that video and come back so that you will perfectly understand the flow. So if you are new to my channel, kindly ensure that you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload any educative fashion video, you will be notified immediately, and then it will help you to upgrade your fashion skills. Without further talking, let's get into the video. So these are the required measurements we will need. We will need the sleeve length, which is 10 inches, and then we will need the bicep, which is 15 inches. The sleeve hem on the muscular area is going to be 15 inches as well, while the tag, or the one they call turn up, is going to be ½ inch on both sides, so it's going to be 1 inch. Now to get our framework, we are going to use our measurement to get our framework. So to get our framework, the width of our framework, take your bicep, which is your full bicep, and you are going to add 4.5 to 8, which is going to be for the width. And then for the length, you are going to add 1 inch for the length of your sleeve, okay? So now let's go to the drafting, and then I will show you from there. So you are once again welcome. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add my 4.5 to my bicep. So when I add them together, it's going to give me 19.5, and it is exactly what I did to get the width of my bicep. And then I will go ahead and I will add my 1 inch to my 10 inches for my sleeve length, which is going to give me 11. And I'll go further and mark it like this and connect the markings. So now we are going to start our drafting itself. So now what we are going to do is you are going to divide your bicep by 2, and it's going to give you 7.5. So the 7.5, what you are going to do is you are going to add 2.5 to 8, which is going to be 10 inches, okay? It's going to give you 10 inches. So the 10 inches, you are going to mark from your starting point and mark it like this. You can see what I'm doing over there. And then I will go ahead from that 10 inches, I will go up by 1 inch, okay? And I will do the same on the other side like this. Now, after doing the 1 inch, your bicep exactly, you are going to divide it into 2, and then you will go further and mark it like this and come to the other part and mark it and connect all your markings like this. Now we have our big part and we have our small part, okay, because it's two-piece sleeve. Now let's put our horizontal lines. So first of all, you are going to mark 2 inches, and then you will go further and divide your bicep by 2, and you minus 0.5 from it like this. So in my own case, I have 7 inches, and I'll go ahead and mark it on the other lines and connect them like this. This is going to be our sleeve cap, and then the other line is going to be our bicep. Okay, so now after getting this line, we will go on the sleeve cap height, and then we are going to divide what we have there by 2, and then we will go up by ½ an inch, go up by ½ an inch, and then you are going to connect the markings like this. Okay, so this is going to be your center of your sleeve, which is for the big sleeve. And then you will go on the sleeve cap height, the line, and then you will mark 1 inch, and then you divide it into 2, and then you will go to the smaller piece side, and then you are going to mark 1.5, and then you will come up by ½ an inch, as you can see me doing. Now we will go to the bicep line and we will come up by 1.25, and then you come further and mark 1.25 like this. And then after that, you are going to connect the line together like you can see me doing. So on that line, you are going to measure 1.5 from the bicep line, like this, okay? Then you are going to connect that line you have there. You are going to connect it to the center line that we marked before, and then you go ahead and connect this line to the 1 inch mark like this. So after that, you are going to divide your bicep by 2 on the cap line. You are going to impute it like this. You can see what I did there. So now after that, we are going to create our curve by connecting our bicep line to our 1.5 inch line to the bicep divided by 2 to the center line like this. You can see what I'm doing over there, placing my French curve properly to enable me to get a beautiful curve. So guys, do well to hit the like button if you are learning something new from my channel. So on that line, what you are going to do, you are going to measure it into 2, and then the center line, you will come up by 1/2 inch, and then you are going to connect it like this, the way I'm using my pencil to connect. Guys, do well to hit on the like button to help this video to go viral and help the channel to also grow the more. Alright, so now that we are getting our sleeve cap curve, we are going to connect our second 1/2 inch mark like this to the bicep line, and that 1/2 inch we are going to connect it to the end of our curve like this. So you can see what we have here. Now we'll go to the center front like this, and we are going to go down by 1/4 inch, I mean to say 1/4 inch, and then from that 1/4 inch we are going to measure our bicep or our hem width. Okay, we are going to measure it, and then we'll add 2 inches to it, okay, like this. Put it in mind, and then you are going to mark it like this at the end, and you will come up, and then you will use your French curve to curve the upper side. So what we did on the big sleeve, you go down to the small sleeve and you mark from there 1/4 inch, and then you are going to impute your sleeve hem width, which is 15 inches divided by 2. I'll mark it down like this, okay? And then after marking that line, what I'm going to do is I'll come to the bicep line, and I'm going to come in by 1/2 inch. And that 1/2 inch, I will still go down by 1/2 inch again, like this. You can see what I did there. Guys, take your time and do this. And then you will go ahead and connect this line to the hem width line, like this. You see what I have done there. So now I'm going to measure from that 1/2 inch we went off the line. The measurement we have there, we are going to divide it by 2, and we will minus 1/2 inch downwards, okay? I repeat, downwards. And then we'll go ahead and square the line like this. Okay, so that's going to be the center for our small piece. Okay guys, so now what we are going to do is we are going to create our curve for the small piece. All right, and then we will go ahead and do the arm side like this, connecting the center line to our 1.5 inch mark like this. You can see what we have there. And then we are going to, from that 1/2 inch we came up by, we are going to connect it to our bicep line for the small piece, and then we'll go ahead and continue our marking towards the hem width like this. So you can see our sleeve is now ready. So now we'll go to the hem width, and we are going to impute our hem. But remember, we are going to put a tag on the sleeve. So the width of the sleeve is going to be 1 inch, as I told you. So you are going to add it to your 2 inches for your hem, okay? And then what we are going to do is, remember, the tag we are going to do is 1/2 inch on both sides, okay? So when you fold the 1/2 inch on both sides together, it gives you 1 inch. So when you add it to the 2 inches, it's going to be 3 inches. So I'll mark it and go down further and mark my 3 inches like this, and then I'm going to rule a straight line like this. So guys, if you are deriving good information from our sleeve, ensure that you hit on the like button, okay? Then you go ahead and extend that line and you make it wide a little, not straight, okay? You can see what I'm doing over there. Make it wide a little towards the end of the sleeve like this. Okay, now the reason why we give that gap there over there is when you are stitching, you are going to stitch half of an inch on the upper side and the lower side, okay? But to be on the safer side, ensure that you will add half of an inch so that you are going to know that this part you are going to sew on 1 inch. So whatever you do on the big sleeve, you will do on the small sleeve as well, okay? So that is it. So on this 1.5 inch mark that I'm marking, I have put my scissors there, which means that place is going to be notched out. So that is all for the sleeve. So I will go ahead and cut it out. So guys, if you have really liked this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified, and ensure that you leave your comment in the comment section. Also, I urge you to click on the video that is showing on your screen right now to learn more and upgrade your fashion skills. Until we see again, remember, upgrade is a must. See you in the next one. Bye.